This is Japanese craft beer reviews, and welcome. And today we will look at a beer from the Good Wolf Brewery in Higashi Yoshino, Nara Prefecture. It's a small village, about 1,500 people. There's some local artists who work there, and apparently the last wolf in Japan was captured there in 1905. It was founded by Hiroyuki Ishii, who you see here, who was a marathoner and a mountain trail runner, and went to the U.S. and was impressed by U.S. craft beer. And then he and his wife were running in the mountains, as you can see here, the mountains of Nara Prefecture, and they ran down the mountain into this valley and were so impressed they decided they would live there, and they bought a 100-year-old house and then refurbished it and have put a brewery into it. It is one of the most remote breweries I have ever visited. Absolutely beautiful area. The water apparently comes from the mountains nearby, Taiko Mountains, and the brewer said it's exceptionally good water. They have a number of flagship beers they make. Here's the goat who lives next door to them, apparently the neighbor's goat. And the 4 flagship beers are called Ruru, Yuzu B, Black Wolf, and MIPA, Miyoshino IPA. And they also have a number of collaborations that they do with local farmers. Their Yuzu beer, for example, is one, and their Ryujin beer is another, with sweet potatoes grown from a local farmer. And they have a tap room, and it's open on weekends, Saturday and Sunday, and also holidays, if the holiday is a Friday or a Monday. Untapped lists 9 beers from them, and so, again, they're fairly new, not quite well known. And here's another beer from the Good Wolf Brewery in Higashi Yoshino, and this is called the Good Wolf Asuka Citrus. And you see, definitely some citrus fruits here. And what they've used in this are mandarin oranges, or often called tangerines in the West. But I think maybe slightly different from what we have in the West. And so it is considered a fruit IPA. They call it a juicy IPA, and I'm not sure if that means it's supposed to be a New England style. I kind of doubt it, but we will see. 5.5%, and I don't know the international, or I'm sorry, the bittering units for this, but I wouldn't expect it's terribly high. And let's see what we got here. Well, I'm going to let it go. It's really small to read. Rate beer, no ratings. It's not listed whatsoever. And Untapped, there were only 2 when I checked, and so it hasn't gotten out and around much. Again, 5.5%, 759 yen, and that would be about $5.40 in U.S. dollars, and euros about 4.88 euros for this. And it is 330 milliliters, not 350. And the drink by date, as you see here, is October 22nd, and we are about 2 months away from that here now. And let me stop here and check. This beer includes barley malt and also has some sugar, and the oranges from Asuka village in Nara, and Asuka area is very close to current Nara city today. And Asuka is a time period, of course, in Japanese history, and it was the capital of Japan briefly. And so sugar and mandarin oranges from Asuka village, and a surprise ingredient is sansho, which is Japanese pepper, or more commonly called Chinese pepper. It's not a strong pepper, but a very spicy sort of pepper. It's used on some Chinese food like mapo tofu, or it's put onto eel, grilled eel in Japan. So so interesting. And let's give this one a go, shall we? A nice fruited IPA. Okay, it is just very slightly hazy, medium gold amber with a nice finger of frothy foam. And, okay, oh boy, right away. Certainly, the smell of the citrus fruit is definitely there. Yeah, something lightly funky behind it, but definitely, I would say this would be something close to orange juice. Something rather barnyardy, perhaps. Interesting. Okay. Clearly, the citrus is there. Wow. Yeah. It's astringent and kind of puckering. The IPA character is kind of taken away. Definitely the dominant element in this is the citrus fruit, which is pleasant. Wow. And it kind of joins forces with whatever hops they used in the end, and gives a decided sort of bitter, sort of puckering finish to it. Yeah, this is something maybe sipping is better. Wow, really does hit the tongue in a very, very interesting way. I wouldn't expect mandarin oranges would be quite so bitter or sour, astringent, but definitely there. Interesting beer. Yeah, this is something I wasn't expecting from them. Good job, really. Yeah. Makes it even hard to talk after drinking some of this. Yeah, once again, this is called the Good Wolf Asuka Citrus with mandarin oranges, 5.5% fruit IPA from the Good Wolf Brewery in Higashi Yoshino in Nara Prefecture. Worth a trip out there if you happen to be in that part of Japan. And they're open again on Saturday and Sunday only. Very nice couple that runs the place. And I'm going to stop here and hope you're having a good day. Please do subscribe to the channel and leave me a comment. Okay? Bye-bye.